Thank you. Thank you to all. Boa tarde, senhoras e senhores. É um prazer estar aqui com vocês. Gostaria de ter estado em Portugal pessoalmente, mas era impossível para mim. I follow English. I remember when I was here, I was there with Patrizio Bianchi, our actual minister, national minister of education, and a few days before the pandemic, regional minister applied to European integration. So we was, I remember we was in Belém, close to Lisboa, at the Science Festival, also with your premier, Mr. Costa. So dear members, regional administration of Alentejo and all Portuguese governments, federal civil servants from regional and local public administration across Europe, dear signatory regions of the Joint Boost Sustain Declaration, and the other members and supporters of living in EU community. Dear Eddie, thank you for your words. Dear members of European institutions and bodies, good afternoon. It's a pleasure and an honor for me to take the floor in the context of this initiative today. I'm hold high regards of the European Regions for Mass Cities Community Summit as a lively forum to discuss some of the key policies, issues of our times and to frame the regional contribution to societal progress. And I unfortunately, previous commitments have prevented me from attending this meeting in person. But I look forward to fruitful opportunities for exchange of ideas with you in the near future. Before moving on, let me thank Mr. Marcos Antonio Nogueira and the organizing region Alentejo for the invitation. I will bring the table a perspective drawing from the ongoing project T4 region, which I shall briefly present. Before dealing with the specific, however, allow me to highlight the linkage between digital transformation and cohesion and the role of regions that they have to play. In fact, it's that our view that the digital transformation has to be interpreted as a fundamental enabler of environmental sustainability and social welfare. In other words, as a key building block of a green and socially just transition. The digital reinvention of public services must respond to a need to invent a new digital cohesion policy. And this policy must be designed having in mind how it will benefit instead of leaving behind the inner areas of our territory, the suburbs of our towns, the place most impacted by climate change, and in general, the most disadvantaged strata of our population. Regions have a role to play, not least in the roadmap towards the digital decade. Region nurture and upgrade regional ecosystem of innovation, including the field of artificial intelligence, big data. They looked after the establishment of digital innovation hubs in their territory. They developed capacity to serve common European purposes. Emilia-Romagna, for instance, is investing in APC computing. They support smaller communities which do not possess the necessary digital resources and expertise to their own. Finally, of course, regions procure, reuse, and develop digital solutions due to serve their own policies responsibility. For instance, in the domain of regional territorial planning, health care system, and mobility. In this context, that the project Digital Transformation for Regions, in brief, DT4 Regions, was conceived. DT4 Regions was born from preparatory actions supported by the European Parliament and enacted by DG Connect of the European Commission, and the project was launched in July 2022, and it has a duration of 2 years. Its overarching goal is to build a European platform for regions gathering the containing digital solution based on big data and artificial intelligence to solve societal problems of public interest. DT4 Regions is promoted and developed by a consortium of 14 partners, 6 regions together with us. There are Catalonia, Nouvelle-Aquitaine, Flanders, Basque Country, South Moravia, 2 metropolitan areas, Helsinki-Uzima, Greater London, 2 research centers and regional services, URCAT and BCON, 2 European networks, and Daring, and 2 private partners, Deloitte Portugal and Badoer. The local DT for Regions platform shall serve as a place containing dedicated resources for regions and local public administration dealing with design, development, and provision of innovative digital services to their citizens. Regions, cities, and communities will be able to share challenges and policy responses through tailored DT stories and DT solutions with their peers from across Europe. Hence, the platform will constitute a collaborative environment and for mutual learning, also comprising training activities for civil servants and open forum for discussing the ethical, social, and organizational implication of big data and artificial intelligence. To reach that aim together with our partners, even since the launch of the project, we have sought in the C2ADT for region in the coast of the strategy launched at European level, identifying synergies with the sister initiatives, also thanks to the advice consistently provided by the Unit Connect C3 of the European Commission. At the same time, of course, we have sought to maintain and unfold the regional perspective which lies in the heart of the project. This contraction of bridges has entitled first and foremost strategic alignment by design with the vibrant community of living in the EU. All more so, I warmly cherish this precious opportunity to address the signatory regions of living in EU, because this allows me to highlight a point. As the DT for region process has moved to blend in more conscious and consistent ways, the needs and challenges affecting the local level, so the living in EU movement has increasingly realized the desirability and regional pillar and the regional task force within in its community. From this cross-fertilization, several activities developed jointly in the past few months have undoubtedly benefited. As nears the completion of its first years, the project is reaching a decisive turning point. Let me just name a few of the activities in which the project has undertaken during 1 year. First, the co-design of the platform and rested on a landscape analysis of extant digital solution, a collaborative design exercise with the consortium, and ad hoc interviews and comprehensive DT for region survey of European regional and local authorities. Second, the DT for regions survey has also fed into local capacity building, mapping the needs of regional and local authorities in terms of training materials and mutual learning. As a result, joint capacity building program has been kicked off with the DT for regions and living in EU workshop on the 31st March last. Third, pending the creation of the DT for regions platform, the project has been equipped with a temporary website, Twitter handle, and LinkedIn account. Ongoing communication activities include newsletters, meet the partners campaign, and the promotion or related events. Regarding the next step of the DT for region project, I would like to mention the final piece of the news that will stimulate your interest. We are due to have a mid-project conference by the end of June, more precisely Tuesday 28th and Wednesday 29th. The event will take place in Barcelona, but in hybrid form, so that will be possible to attend each session either physically and online. During the event, in particular, the first release of the DT for region platforms will be unveiled. Then the platform will undergo a phase of testing and validation. with a view to launch its final release before the end of 2022. Based on the letter of support we have received and on the several regions having contacted us to inquire the development of the project, our ambition is to turn the Duty-Free Region platform into a point of reference for regional and local administration through Europe, looking for a usable digital solution in different policy domains. In Barcelona, other Duty-Free Region activities open to external contribution will also be presented, such a call for application for a Duty-Free Regions award, which will reward the most innovative solution based on big data and artificial intelligence. Thirdly, we will encourage public administration to submit digital solution before the deadline in October. The conference will also encompass an open debate on the social impact of artificial intelligence, a special session with the regional and local authorities discussing the digital transformation, thematic workshop on data space, digital twins, and ethic implication. Save the date for Barcelona, so please. We will wait in this conference. Thank you for your attention and I look forward to an inspiring series of contribution.